Karol G gave me a hug.
Nice.
I was sitting at my table, eating my salmon. And look, she's coming. I'm like, I don't think she'll like remember me. Reina, and she gives me a hug.
Wow.
I'm never taking a shower again. No, I'm just joking. I already took a shower. Damn, I already took a shower. I'm not washing that clothes. Like, I was sitting there eating my salmon, which doesn't have an L, by the way. Eating my salmon. And I see she's coming, and I'm like, oh, she's coming. And then as she's coming, I'm just like, oh shit, and she's with Fade. So I'm just like, dude, I'm a fan of both of them. And you guys know my whole story with Fade when we had a show together. So I'm a fan of both of them. Like, I'm just like, yo, like, this is my second chance of like actually saying hi. So I turn, and then she goes, Reina, and gives me a fucking hug. Ah! She walked up to me and said, Reina, and gave me a fucking hug. My new name is Reina. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm looking crazy right now. I might as well put my hair down, huh? But the skin is skinning. Act like you don't see it. Act like you don't see it. Dedicated to all those people that be like, I bet you under all that makeup. Under all that makeup, what? 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 Shorty drinks her water and eats her vegetables and fruits. You feel me? How's the awards? It was amazing. That's why I'm here. We in here? Who was it? I don't see it. What a hater. I don't care if you say JK afterward. Lying. Lying to yourself. If you gonna lie, if you gonna be lying, you might as well send me a lion, bitch. You mean? Nah, but we out here. The event was good. I gotta do my eyebrows before I scare half the world. I'll do them with a pencil real quickly. That way at least there's a little eyebrow in here. Good morning. It's freaking Thursday. By the way, don't forget I'm having a special... Whoa, what the fuck did I just do? Maybe that's why people think I'm angry, because I draw my eyebrows angry. What was I gonna say? Okay, look. I'm gonna put primer on, so now the shininess is about to go away. Look at this. Went away a little bit. Yes, I never have a podcast on Thursday. By the way, I'm gonna tell you here right now, Jesse Reyes agreed to be on the fucking podcast. So we're having a podcast with Jesse Reyes. Just gonna throw that out there right now. And we're filming it ASAP. We're filming it ASAP. I will say that she did say it's going to be a pre-recorded. And I agree. Because there's a big chance that I'm actually leaving to... What am I using on my face? It's this primer. It's like, it's a blur stick. It's just a primer. Right now, all I have on my face is like some face oils and shit. I've been working out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been working out. At least 30 minutes of physical, workout, yes. But like really going in, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't. But I will be. You know what I mean? Should we do glitter or should we just do a little bit of pinky? Let's just do a regular. Oh, but I do have the podcast today. Oh, and I might have an event tonight. There's this songwriter I've really been wanting to work with. You guys know I write all my own shit. I don't work with songwriters. Whatever. But there is this one particular songwriter that I would love to work with. And she writes with everybody. Beyonce, fucking, you name them, she writes with them. I ran into her last night. And because I had been drinking, I felt confident enough to say, when are we going to get in the studio so I can get this Grammy? And she was like, we're getting in the studio and we're going to get this Grammy. I was like, that's fucking right. That's fucking right. Because I know sometimes people might be like, oh, Snow, you have to have a drink to get ballsy. I do. And it's fine. Whatever gets me there. You know what I mean? Leave me alone. Because Shy Me wouldn't say that. Shy Me is just going to shut... Who the... Shy Me isn't going to say anything. I'm just going to sit there como pendeja and just like... Bro. I have so much to tell you guys. Last night was fucking insane. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm everything that you can say. Start with the letter E. I hear you on that same. You know what I mean? It was just so good. It was so good. I know you guys saw me getting ready last night and you guys saw me be a little bit nervous or whatever. But trust me, it was so good. My shirt's dirty. So I'm going to tell you guys about it. But let me get ready. Let's get ready. Oh my God. Where do I start? Where do I even start? It was like everything. I was nervous at the beginning, getting there. Look, I'm nervous right now. I'm trying to tell you guys. What am I looking for? Oh. Should I start with my eyebrows? By the way, like and share the live. 100 shares, 100K likes. I mean, come on. That's standard. That's bare minimum around here, right? That's just showing me you want to hear what I'm saying. Every time you share it or like it, it's like if you're hearing me talk and you're like, yeah, girl, I hear you. If you don't do that, then that means that you just listening to me talk, but you're like, this annoying ass bitch, why is she on my For You page? But if you actually share it and like it, then that means like you're engaging with me. You're that friend that actually talks. But don't be that friend that when your friend is saying something, you're interrupting to say, I hate that. I almost rather you interrupt me to change the subject or interrupt me to add your own spin to whatever I'm saying than to just say, yeah. Like, get out of here right now. Get out of here right now. Anybody who does that, if you're that type of person, or if you've seen it on the part, like if you see me go through something where somebody's doing that, just know I'm keeping my composure, but inside I'm like you're not even listening to me. You're just agreeing. Like you just, you know. You said why? Why do they do that, or why would I get mad about that? That's just one of them things. It's like, what? Like, girl, are you even listening to me right now? I'm talking and you're like agreeing with me before I even finish my sentence. That means you're not even listening to me. That's weird. That's crazy. Well, if somebody says that's crazy, that means they're not listening. Like, I'll say that's crazy sometimes. Or not that I'm not listening, but it's just like, I have nothing else to say. Like, your story, was mid. Let's just keep it a buck. But, you know what I mean? Like, you just be like, oh, that's crazy. Unless I really say, like, sometimes things really are crazy. You're like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, but it all matters on your voice and shit. It all matters on how it is. But those girls that are just, yeah. It's like, girl, just fucking walk away. I literally rather you walk away. Mid-sentence, too. Like, if I'm talking and for some reason you're not interested, I literally almost rather you just walk away with no explanation. But just make sure I never see you again, okay? If you're going to walk away from me mid-sentence, that's fine. But we ain't never going to see each other again. I'm not chasing you. I'm not looking for you. I'm not nothing. Walk away. Keep walking until the end of Earth. Until the end of flat Earth. Because you got to be a flat earther to fucking do some shit like that to me. That's all. Period. That's all I wanted to say. But yeah, because I'm an interrupter, right? Like, I'm not going to lie. My ADHD, I get too excited. I'm like excited to talk to you. But I'm going to talk about either what you're talking about, or I'm going to like, your story just dinged some random fucking thing in my brain, but I'm going to bring it right back around because I'm a good compartmentalizer. You know what I mean? So it's like, I might interrupt you and say something, but then I'm going to bring it right back and give you the fucking floor again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have a good, that's why I have a podcast, because I really do feel like, yes, I'm fucking weird and loud and I interrupt, but I really do care what you have to say. And I'm going to bring it back to you. Like, it's your convo. It's your floor. But if I don't say what I have to say in my brain, I'm going to explode. So I don't think either one of us wants that. So I'm going to say it real quick. And my friends get that. Like, people who know me know. Like, I never, mean no bad. And I always am going to bring it right back to your convo. If I ever, interrupt you or whatever, you're like, don't interrupt me. I'm like, okay, finish. But your story better be fucking amazing. Because I had something really funny ready to go. But now, go. Finish. Fine. Sorry for interrupting. Tell me what? Oh, the rest of your story was fucking mid. Fuck. We could have had a fucking good little, I could say something, you could say something. We're going back and forth. We're so excited. Thank you, Bot Vibes. Thank you, Aaliyah. Like, you just gotta know if you're dealing with a neurodivergent person, like, you gotta know that me interrupting you does not mean I'm being rude. It means I'm so excited and I'm so in this with you that I feel like we actually have the leeway for me to say a little random comment and then we go like come right back to it and then you say a little random comment and then like we locked in. That's how locked in I think we are. If we're not, then fine, let me know. But you must not have very many neurodivergent friends, and if you don't, your life sounds boring because we're actually great. We're just a little dumb, and that's okay. We're all dumb in our own ways. We're all smart in our own ways. It is what it is. Interrupting in ADHD is a compliment. It means I trust you, I love you, I am in my safe place with you, and I want to tell you some stupid shit that just popped up in my head. Because our brain is like pop rocks. You know what I mean? Like my brain is like pop rocks. Like sometimes it's just like, but sometimes it's like pop, 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 pop. And then I have all these things. And then I'm like, till the next time. Till the next time that I am crazily inspired and ready to share some ideas with you. And that's why my brother gets mad at me because my brother is not neurodivergent. He does not have ADHD. So his brain works, and he's a Virgo. So his brain works very like organized, calm down. Okay, what do you want to do? What are the first steps to do this? How do we do this? And mine is like 30 ideas all at the same time. Bow. And then he's like, okay, so we're going to start with three ideas. Let's bring them down. Let's figure it out. In Spanish, we call it bajar el balón. You know what I mean? Do y'all have that? I know some of y'all that speak Spanish but aren't Mexican are like, bitch, in Spanish, we don't say that. No, okay. In Mexican, which isn't that a perfect thing? Sorry, I need to stop talking because if I have anything like really constructive to say, then my brother's going to turn this into a clip and he's going to post it on the internet and you're going to see me with just eyebrows and I'm going to look crazy. So I need to shut up right now. Anything anybody else would like to interrupt me with? Since I'm in my ugly stage of getting ready right now. Even though my skin is skinning. My skin is definitely skinning. And I am grateful for that. As a person who likes to drink alcohol, all people that drink alcohol are not the same. I hate when people sometimes talk to me. And it happens a lot in my DMs. So if you're one of those people, sorry. I'm just going to let you know this. Sometimes people, like, they're, like, worried for me. And they're just like, I see you going out a lot. And, like, you're drinking. Like, you might want to try the sober life like me. Because I'm sober and I'm so much better than everybody. And I'm like, yeah, but, I didn't defecate in the fucking bushes outside of my mother-in-law's house. You did. So, like, don't talk about my drinking. Because all I do is get drunk and get the balls to hug Karol G. That's what I do. I drink so I have the balls to, when she walks up to me, actually hug her back and not faint. That's what I drink for. Okay? You drink to fucking tell your mom, Mom, you're such a bitch. I fucking hate you. You raised me, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? We're different drinkers. Yes, that was a flex. Karol G walked up to me. She walked up to me. Like I was sitting there eating my salmon, which doesn't have an L, by the way. Eating my salmon. And I see she's coming and I'm like, oh, she's coming. And then as she's coming, I'm just like, oh shit. And she's with Fade. So I'm just like, dude, I'm a fan of both of them. And you guys know my whole story with Fade when we had a show together. So I'm a fan of both of them. Like, I'm just like, yo, like, this is my second chance of, like, actually saying hi. So I turn, and then she goes, Reina, and gives me a fucking hug. Ah! She walked up to me and said, Reina, and gave me a fucking hug. My new name is Reina. First of all, my mom only calls me Reina when she's in a good mood, or she's worried about me, or she needs something from me. I'm gonna tell my mom, you don't even have to call me that anymore. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm putting that in my bio. So she went like that. She gave me a hug. That was it. I was like, I didn't even, people are like, why didn't you get a picture? Bitch, you think I'm gonna go from hugging her to be like, actually, let's spend this time on taking pictures? No, bitch, I hugged her. I felt the galaxy, and then, you know, I was like, thank you. I was trying to be graceful, and then I said hi to Fade, and I was like, hey, ¿cómo estás? And then that was it. And I sat down, and I ate the rest of my salmon and tried to act cool, even though, what the fuck was that? Amazing. That was it. Night made. That was it. That's all I needed. I could have got up and left right there, but I didn't. I continued like a G. No, a lot of people don't know this, but she and I met. That's why I thought it was so cute that she said she's been at this for 16 years. Del nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. By the way, persínense en la mañana. No, the crazy thing is, people don't know that she and I met had to be like 13 years ago. I don't even know how long ago. Okay, maybe not 13 years ago. 10 years ago? 7 years ago? I don't know how fucking long ago, but a very long time. We were at this event. We both were kind of like unknown, like, and, you know, it was brief. Because I didn't know nobody, and at the time I was talking to my friends. Like, Messia was there. I don't know if you guys know Messia from New York, but he's this rapper. So Messia was there, and he was just chopping it up with me, and he was ¿cómo se dice? Presenting me, no, like, me estaba presentando, ¿cómo se fucking dice? Cuando voy a saludar a gente por primera vez. Me estaba introducing. See, I'm fucking speechless right now. He was introducing me to a bunch of, like, rappers and stuff. And since I was a rapper, you know what I mean? So I briefly met her, but, like, I kind of, like, idiot, right? I was more focused, like, on rap shit because I was Miss Boom Bap herself, trying to get to know all the rappers. And she was busy, obviously. I feel like even at that time, she already, you know, she already had her shit kind of going, but it wasn't like this. But she's always been someone that has worked her motherfucking ass off. So I almost cried when she was saying her speech. I literally was about to cry. Because it is true. She's worked her ass off, and a lot of people take credit and try to give her, like, oh, you only got famous because of this or because of that. And it's like, to be honest, it's very hard for women in this industry. So, hell yeah. A lot of what she said resonated. I filmed the whole fucking speech because I was like, hell yeah, bitch. Inspiration for real. But, yeah, it was so fucking awesome. And then fucking Sofia Vergara coming out, I was just like, oh! To all the people that keep saying who, you sound like a fucking owl. Who? I just said it. The fucking bichota herself. My girl. My girl, you know, what can I say? Her. You know who it is. You know who you are, in the words of Drake. But, look, I'm so todavía en las nubes that I'm doing my makeup completely different. Because, you know, I usually use this bitch. But now I'm just switching it up today. Today's such a good day. We're switching it all up. Y desde ese día quedé enamorada. Desde ese día quedé embarazada. Can you imagine? Dude, can you imagine if lesbians can get pregnant, but, like, you don't know which one of y'all is gonna get pregnant? like you do it, like you both do it, but like it's like a toss up. You're like, this can really go one of two ways. That would be fucking cool. That would be weird. That'd be nerve wracking. That'd be more nerve wracking than lesbian relationships already. You're both like, who do you think got that one? Like me, I won for sure. So you're gonna get pregnant. Oh hell no! It would be more of a power struggle than sometimes it already is within lesbians. Nobody ever talks about that part. Lesbian relationships and immature people and how that could become a fucking power struggle. Like, girl, just stop. Let yourself be loved. Oh my God. You don't have to prove that you're the boss. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Just fucking love. Angry little lesbians sometimes. Jesus. That's a shrimp for my dog. Right or wrong. By the way, this is a safe space and I'm talking about... Oh, I'm going to have to reset this because y'all already know the moment I say the L word, TikTok's like, no gay talk around here. And then they do all that. I know. Right? Okay. L word. I'm just going to say L word and I'm going to say G word, I guess. Because I just don't know. Like, it's sad. I actually wrote an email. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Well, Jamie really wrote the professional part of the email, and then I added some more regular stuff, and that was me. That was like, hey, it's gonna let y'all know, TikTok. Don't really know what I could be saying other than the L word and the G word, and I keep getting targeted. Can y'all help me out? And they're like, ooh, yeah, that's not sounding very good. So they helped me. So I am very grateful. The bonnet. You like it? The Bonnet Chronicles are back, except for this isn't the bonnet I was wearing for the Bonnet Chronicles. It was a different bonnet. What's G word? G-A-Y. No, but for real. And then like I told you guys, I had somebody that is my very good friend look at who my top viewers are on TikTok. And I'm sorry, I told her I wasn't going to mention it, but I am going to mention it because you know what? I'm petty and I'm a Cancer and I'm feeling myself right now. I told her I wasn't going to mention that. She peeped. Who be watching my lives for the longest? Who be on my lives the longest? Who is constantly on my stuff? And considering I'm always getting flagged, let's see. Let's see who watches the whole thing. And it's a lot of people that don't like me. And you might think, why don't you just block them? Well, because then they'll go in a frenzy. One thing you gotta know about people. You only know this if you're a bad bitch. Sometimes when you try to like block, like I have a lot of people that are in my DMs just sending crazy stuff, and people are like, why don't you just block that? And it's like, because some of those people sometimes if they're sending like crazy stuff and you block them, they might go in a frenzy, and then they might pop up in your house, like that type of stuff. Like that type of stuff really happens. So you really have to be careful with how you deal with people who dislike you. So sometimes it's better to you leave it alone, and you just mentally try to become stronger and be like, okay, I need to ignore this type of stuff, whatever. And you just kind of leave them, because when you send them in a frenzy, you never know what can happen. So sometimes it's like, I see you, I know what you're doing, but also it's like, hey man, leave me alone. But also if you keep watching me, you might like me. Like, you know what I mean? Like you might like me. Like, how do you know you didn't get the wrong idea of me, get the wrong impression of me? Maybe the more you watch me, let's say you watch me for like a year and a half or 2 years. Maybe you found me on the internet, right? And you were like, I hate this girl. Somehow your For You page brought you to like a video that's like unflattering, or like somebody said something about me or whatever. So then you start watching me and you're like, oh, this bitch always pops up on my For You page. And then you like click on my shit and then you watch me. And then you start like really realizing, like after watching me for a year, 2 years, whatever, you start realizing like, what do I actually ever do? I get ready. I go down to my warehouse. I fold merch. I spend time with my son. I spend time with my brother. I live in a ranch. I have goats. I have chickens. I have dogs. I have my tia here, my cousin here. I have an angry chihuahua. You hear him walking. You know what I mean? Like there's like I travel for work. I make music. Thank God I, go to like cool award shows or cool things where like I get invited because of my music. I record myself. I'm an independent artist. Like that's it. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to cloud chase for shit because for what? I don't have to like I'm not doing any of this shit. You know what I mean? Like I promote my stuff. Like that's what I do. I talk girl stuff. I talk GAY stuff. I talk L word stuff. But like there's really, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like maybe you end up liking me. Maybe since you watch me so much, you can realize that like I don't really have any hate in my heart, and I'm not really like a negative person. Like there's nobody in this world right now that I like wish bad on. I mean, obviously other than like super bad people, like people that are like committing heinous crimes and stuff. But other than that, it's like, girl, just join, just be happy, just be here. Just you love me, I love you, we love each other. You know? That's it. Baja Beach Fest is sold out. We're announcing another festival in Mexico, by the way. We're announcing another festival in Mexico. The freaking national tour is getting announced soon, but fuck, I don't have a name. I don't have a name for my tour. I can't spend time hating anyone because I don't even have a name for my tour. So every day I'm just like, I don't know. What's my sign? I'm a Cancer. I can already go in my email and tell you what cities I'm going to. It's already there. But I just don't know the name for my fucking tour. The Here We Go Again tour? That sounds kind of like, damn. The Reina tour, huh? I'm joking, by the way. I wouldn't call myself that. Actually, there was this rapper recently. She went pretty viral on TikTok. She wanted me to get on a song, but the whole song... And this is how you know I'm in a different place in my life. Shorty wanted me to get on a song, but the song was very, like, tiraera, like, just in general. Just very, like, I'm the best, I'm the queen, don't step up to me, blah, blah, blah. And it just was very aggressive, and I just kind of was like, One, I just don't, like... I don't know. And two, it's like, you already did that, girl. Like, you rapped... Like, she rapped for, like, a minute and a half. And then they were like, now you rap. And I'm like... A minute and a half of straight going hard and talking all this shit. I don't even see how I can come in this hard. Like, I literally would just come on the song and be like, yeah, what she said. Like, what the fuck? I don't even think musically that's dope. Like, a minute and a half and then a minute and a half of me. It's like, that, nah, bro, that's too much. Can we make, like, a love song? Can we, like, talk about, I don't know, each other's, like, culture, how we can be together, like, how we can be cooler together. And I'm literally not trying to just pretend like I'm the sweetest, nicest fucking thing. Yeah, I have my own little, I'm gonna tell you like this. We can get a cracking little bitch. Quit with all that attitude. I'm gonna tell you like this. You know what I mean? Like, I got that, but it's like, it's gotta have a little bounce. I can't just like, because then it's just like, okay, like, girl, shut up. I wouldn't listen to that. I'd be like, that's a lot. That's aggressive. That sounds angry. You need to go, you need to chill out for a second. Because it's sounding problematic. You know? But yeah. Because that's not even what I'm trying to attract in my life. I don't want beefs. I don't want battles. I don't want problems. I've had enough of that in my life already. I'm in a next phase. The next phase is I'm getting an $800,000 building built on my property that's already here. Like, my property's already here and big and expensive, and I'm also adding an $800,000 building. I'm bringing 40-foot containers to my fucking ranch to hold merchandising and to do stuff. I'm redoing the floors in my studio, and then I'm redoing the floors in my house. Me. By hand, by the way. I want to learn how to do those resin fucking floors. I'm taking courses to improve myself both in acting and in singing. Like, that's where I'm at right now with my life. I'm not trying to invite any problems. with anyone. I'm trying to figure out how to get skinnier and I can't, bitch. I'm about to get on Snow Zempic. I'm not. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. Because of my fucking weird heart rate. It already scares me. And my drinking. That makes it sound like I'm just like some fucking alcoholic. Like, honey, bring mama her vodka at 9 o'clock in the morning, please. But I'm just saying, like, I do go to events. I do drink. I don't want to also fuck up my liver or do any more stuff to it. Thank God the doctor said it was pretty healthy. I'm like, okay, bet. Bet. Couple more shots of tequila, por favor. Fast. Bet. Couple more shots of tequila, por favor. Fast in the morning. The morning is my favorite meal. Bro, this is crazy. Trying to clean this off right now with a little garrita de paper towel right now is insane. The things I do on the internet now, because I've become comfortable with you guys. Like, if my mom watched me, but she doesn't because she's blocked. But anyway, if my mom was to watch me, she'd be like, what are you doing? By the way, no beef with my mom. Sometimes you have to have family members blocked. Like, don't watch my stuff. Because if I want to be over here, you know, saying my shit, doing my thing, I don't need you watching my stuff and judging me up based on it. Like, and I suggest that to y'all, by the way. If y'all want to be content creators or make videos, make TikToks, do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. If y'all want to do that stuff and the reason that you don't is because you're scared that your friends are going to watch you or your family's going to watch you and you're like insecure, block them. Literally block them. Block them all. You don't need them. Do it, become successful, and then unblock them. And then they'll be like, oh my God, I didn't even know you were doing that. You know what I mean? And then you'll be like, yeah, I was. And I was having a blast until you came in here judging me. Now, I'm going to block you again. You know? But for real. Do that. That's what I did with my music. That's what I did with my music, and that's what I did with my L-wordness. I just was. You know what I mean? Like, I just got a girlfriend. I didn't talk to my family about it. I didn't talk to my mom. I didn't talk to my dad. I didn't talk to my brother. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't consult. I didn't want feedback. I didn't care. I did what I needed to do. And then I said, oh yeah, by the way, this is my girlfriend. That's it. What you gonna do? It's done. What you gonna do? By the way, that's what I did when I got married. Well, with my mom, that's what I did. With my dad did. I was scared of my dad. I'm not gonna lie. When my dad was in my life, I was very intimidated by him. He was an intimidating guy. And so I did ask my dad. And crazy enough, my dad was the one that was okay with me getting married. He liked the guy. He made fun of him a lot, which is, I feel like love language for your dad liking the guy you're with is they joke with them a lot. So I was like, okay. You needed to hear this? Nice. I'm glad I could be of some help. But yeah. Yes, there's a podcast tonight. Do what makes you happy. Yeah, I mean, you know, dentro de lo que cabe, obviously. There's some people that be like, yeah, I just need to do whatever makes me happy. And it's like, girl, you need to listen to your parents because you are fucking up right now. And that does exist too. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like every bit of advice that you listen to, every meme, you know, quote, everything you see, even advice I give you, you really have to apply it to your life depending on what the fuck your life is like. Cause some girls be like, I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. And it's like, okay, yeah, but you also keep making dumbass decisions. So I think you need a little something. You need a little guidance. You need therapy. You need to leave. I don't know what this eyebrow's doing. You know? We all need to be corrected. One of my biggest pet peeves that I had was that somebody in my past, by the way, whenever I say stuff like this, please don't like try to find out who. Like, I'm just telling you in general. It's more of a life lesson than it is anything specific. But somebody tried to tell people that I have yes men around, and that I only want yes men around, and that I kick out anyone who's not my yes man. That bothered me because that's actually furthest from the truth. That actually, it didn't even bother me that what they said, like I'm a bad person. It bothered me because it makes me sound like a dumb person. Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I like people to tell me what to do, which is why when I hired an assistant, I told my assistant, scream at me, yell at me, call my phone. You have the code to my fucking bedroom. If I am not up for a flight or a call or a Zoom call or something, come in here and tell me how fucking irresponsible I am. Now, mind you, is that their job? No. Have they ever had to do that? No. Or a Zoom call or something, come in here and tell me how fucking irresponsible I am. Now, mind you, is that their job? No. Have they ever had to do that? No. Do you think I have my brother around because I need him to say yes to me? My brother and I argue more than anybody I fucking know. My brother and I are always on each other's ass about shit. We're always working on shit being better. We always want to make sure that the other one, you know what I mean? And yeah, we bump heads, we get mad, but that's part of the job, and that's why we continue to be better. The only people that want people to tell them that they're always right and to hype them up are dumb and broke. That's it. That's what you're asking for. If you always want to be right, you're asking to never succeed. You're asking to never get better. You're asking to never be held accountable. You're not smart. What you want is people that are going to actually be like, yo, you're fucking up. You need to do this. You need to do that. Motivate you, inspire you, help you. You know what I mean? That's the type of vibe you need. That's the type of vibe I need. So I really dislike when people think that I would ever, in my life, have yes men around me. If anything, I really dislike yes men because the people that I don't have around me were yes men, but would talk shit about me behind my back. That's the problem with yes men, is that they're so always scared of you and they always want to do what you want because they don't want to lose contact with you, that they end up holding all their grudges and all the negative stuff in their head, and then they share it with other people because they're like, oh, I just need a vent. Are you venting? Or are you fucking gossiping? And let's say you are venting. Okay, but you're venting like a sewer. You're venting like a sewer. You know what I mean? Like, that's a vent that's just throwing crap all over the place. And it's like, why would anybody want that? You know what I mean? Wait, you said sorry. Sorry for what? You don't gotta be sorry about nothing. What you mean, sorry? We live and we learn. And the only people that don't learn are always stuck in the same place. Sorry. I need to blend this shit. Am I right or am I right? Give it a buck. And again, when I talk to you guys about a lot of this, look at this shit right here. When I talk to you guys about a lot of this stuff is trying to inspire. And let me tell you why, right? And I like to sometimes explain to people, just in case they're just like, oh, like, you just say that, like, you're really not actually as cool as, you know, like, people always want to, like, look behind the curtain. People always want to feel like you have another reason to do certain things. Let me tell you the worst way you can take this. I'm giving you advice because then you might become, you know, a better person, or like fucking, you know, you might actually make TikToks, you might come out of your shell, you might become better at social media, you might be able to tell your story, you might be inspiring, you might whatever. So I try to tell you how to do that, and then you will do that and grow, and then you will tell other people, and then when you tell those other people, they're gonna be like, oh, who'd you get inspired by? And then you're gonna be like, oh, Snow. And then that's it. Like, that's the worst way that you can take this, is I'm really just inspiring you so that one day maybe you can shout me out too. But to be honest, I'm actually doing it because each one teach one actually fucking exists, and I can either get on the internet and say negative things or sit here and try to act like I'm big shit, or I could just try to make connections with humans, because one, that's what we're supposed to do as human beings. Two, I actually genuinely just fucking want to. Like, I used to be depressed that I would just work, go to 9 to 5 and die one day, and then not ever, matter or have any connections, have any valuable connections. I was very like insecure, depressed, like I didn't go out much, like I couldn't really make that many friends. Like I had a few, but I didn't have that many. So now I consider y'all motherfuckers be like, y'all listen to me talk. I'm here saying stupid shit all the time, and you guys listen to me. So it's like, y'all are my fucking buddies. Y'all are my internet buddies. Where's my shiny? You know? That's what we do. Thank you, Jello. And I'm not even kidding. I actually like be checking on some of y'all. I actually give a fuck about y'all. I've made good friendships from people that I just meet through the internet. You don't even have to be like in this industry or anything. I just like genuinely fuck with it. You know what I mean? And I think it's because I'm so happy and glad that God blessed me with a good enough life that like no ando buscando, you know what I mean? Like that's the good thing. It's like, yeah, I be hustling, I be working, I be doing my thing. But like no ando como de pediche, ni ando fucking trying to just get closer to certain people because of clout or whatever. I'm like, man, si pasa, pasa. If shit is cool, it is what it is. I was raised on a different level, a different type of like vibe that was not good. That now that I'm like better as a human being, I like could see through the two lives, you know what I mean? There's the old school life where it's like back in the 90s, people were like super fucking famous. So it's like todos querían like, oh my God, like that person is a fucking superstar. Like, oh my God, like you know? And it's like, now it's like, it's so much more attainable. There's the differences. There's influencers. There's independent artists. There's people that have a lot of fame. There's people who have a little bit of fame. There's people that were super famous and they fell off. There's people that were nobody yesterday and tomorrow they're about to be fucking millionaires. Like, there's so much that when you understand that you are just a dot living in your own spot, y lo que va y viene and whatever, is just like, each one of us is your own world. Like, you got your own world, I got my own world, everybody. So then you start to, it's like, if I attract it, then it's for me. If I don't, cool. I don't chase it. I don't go, like looking for it, but I need to just position myself as the best version of myself so that what I do attract is a better version of whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Somebody hashtagging Virgo. You Virgos can be assholes, I'll tell you that much right now. I love Virgos because their talent always speaks for itself. As long as they're not shit-talking Virgos, because I have met some very shit-talking Virgos. But when they're not like that, they're very cool. They always let the talent speak. Pancho, if you're gonna start licking your fucking self, I'm gonna kick you out of my house. He's like, bitch. Oh, now you're just a good boy, right? Pancho, you're just a good boy. You ain't doing nothing. Pancho be acting bad sometimes. But put the camera on him and look at him. He's like, I'm actually a sweet boy. He's like, I'm actually a sweet boy, and you're a bitch. But how have y'all been, though? I feel like I've been talking too much. How is you guys? Where's my coffee? I feel like I had a coffee. Look, now my shirt's all wet. People are going to be like, oh my God, she's like sweating. Meanwhile, I keep on... Bruh. I should just put a bib on. Does that exist? Does a makeup bib exist? Let me ask my tia if she can make me a coffee. Tia! ¿Está el té o me hace un café, porfa? ¿Cuál? Oh, sí, porfa, ¿me lo traes, porfa? Gracias. Love you. Y'all been good? My tia made me a ginger root tea with, You said put a robe on? Dude, the day I'm on TikTok doing my makeup with a fucking robe, they're gonna be like, oh, Snow's a bad bitch. Snow's in her bad bitch era. You guys are gonna be like, hey, yo, Snow, chill. Especially if I take this bonnet on, I put my hair down, and then I get a robe. Any girl that I tried to get with, like, more masculine, is gonna be like, yeah, bitch. Oh my God. They're gonna be like, yeah, bitch, I knew. I'm dead. Bro, they're gonna fucking roast me. They're gonna be like, oh. That's the equivalent of you, like, getting with a dude and then later on seeing him be gay. You're gonna be like, okay, I see you. That's why you don't take me serious. You had that happen too? It's the worst. Because in getting to know myself, like, that's been the hardest part, right? It's like, what would you say? Like, I feel like I'm masculine, like, 80% of the time. But then you have podcasts like the last one where it's like how a straight man is being like, yes, no, you're giving bottom energy. Like, that doesn't feel great. And then it's like, I'm me, so I'd be like doing my thing. But then it's like sometimes I do have those little vibes. And then it's also, you can't ignore that I do my makeup like sometimes better than some of the girls I be trying to talk to. So it's like, you know, just because I like girly, like, I'm like a metrosexual dude. That's what I am. You know? Like, oh, Jello. Damn. Androgynous. Yeah, I'm androgynous. Mm-hmm. Ay, wait. Sorry. Gracias, tía. Dice pinche Pancho, ¿qué quiere? Vente. Pancho's in his... You gonna take a paper... Really? He took a paper towel. Did you guys see him? I told him entra and he walked in. So Pancho's in his speaking Spanish era. You saw that? He took a freaking paper towel. It looked crazy, by the way. I was like, what is that? I'm like, don't expose anything on this internet. He was so fast. That's what he does. He runs on that and then he runs on that. That's how he cries whenever, if I move this couch a little bit too far and he can't get on the bed, he just cries all night. Thank you for the llama, Genesis. And Am I drinking matcha? I'm not. I'm drinking ginger root with lemon and honey. Yeah, he parkours. He parkour hardcore. Okay. What am I doing now? I need lashes, don't I? By the way, again, today we have a podcast with Dax. If you don't know who he is a rapper. Very good lyrical rapper. He's going on tour with Joyner Lucas. That's fucking dope. Yo, I'm sounding like a fucking dude. I'm sounding like an outlet, huh? Like I'm sounding like a media outlet. Like I'm like, today our guest is a super hardcore rapper. He's going on tour with Joyner Lucas. You may know him from his millions of views on YouTube and millions of streams. He is an independent artist, Canadian born. Here is Dax. You know what I mean? Dude, who the fuck am I, dude? I'm a news outlet. I'm Cristina Saralegui. What am I doing here? I can't believe we lost my freaking favorite little brush, huh? Because now I have just whatever. You know who I met last night that we both didn't know? Like, now we didn't know who each other was. We clearly knew who each other was because once we said our names to each other, we were like, bitch. Money Long. Money Long like complimented on me on my hair, and I was like, oh, thank you, I did it myself. And she was like, what? And then she's like, wait, what's your name? And I was like, Snow the Product. She's like, bitch, you hard. And then I was like, wait, what's your name? And she was like, Money Long. I was like, Money Long. I was like, what the hell? I just saw your freaking 21 questions. And she was like, I might have something for you. I was like, what? And then yeah, we followed each other on Instagram, and we like talked this morning. Like I was like, yo, what's up? She's like, what's up, baby? Come, what the fuck? Just like that. It was dope at the red carpet, just showing up. So I do that. And then I saw Lauren. Lauren was a friendly face to see. And even in those photographers at the beginning, I was like a little nervous, whatever. I'm posing for the pictures or whatever. But the moment I went like this and I saw a photographer that I already fuck with, that's when I smiled. So that's why we have a picture of me smiling, or like I loosened up, was because there was a photographer that I always see at events, and he's fucking dope. So I was just like, that's when I smiled. And then everybody was just like, oh, like, you know, we got a picture of you smiling. I was like, yeah, man. Because once I see friendly faces or like people that I know, then I start to like loosen up, you know. But at the beginning, I'm just there. It was nerve-wracking. It was raining. They're pushing you here. They're pushing you there. They got umbrellas, all kinds of shit. But then yeah, I seen him. That was dope. Then I see Lauren. I said hi to her. And then I seen my girl from Apple Music. And then, yeah, like I seen Jessie Reyes. And then I seen Miko. So then I said hi to her. There is a picture of us. But I think we can't post it till like tonight. Because the photographer that I'm telling you, he took it. And I think there's like some sort of like exclusivity or something. Like you can't really post pictures unless they post them. But anyway, yeah. So me and Miko talked. And yes, somebody said that I was probably pressing her about the collab. I did say, yo, we gotta work. And she was like, we do gotta work. And I was like, all right then. Imagine I just get all right then, what's up? No, I'm just kidding. No, I think we obviously gotta work. There's not that many queer women in this industry that are, you know, how we are. So I'm like, I think it'll make sense when it makes sense. But like I said, I need to raise myself to a better level. And I know that y'all are gonna be on some like, oh, no, you're fine, like even no. I need to do better. I need to look my best, be my best, work on my best music, be my best self, and all the stuff is going to line up. The stuff is not going to line up just because, you know, like, nah. It needs to happen because that's what has to happen. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to work on myself. You know, I'm going to work on my best. I want to feel my best. I want to be ready so that if somebody's like, yo, we got to shoot this music video next week, I want to look good. I want to look my best. And right now, I feel like I got some working to do. So I'm going to do it. I'm not just going to say I want to do it. I'm going to do it, you know? And you know what I'm really glad and really proud of, and I'm really grateful to you guys, especially the people that really watch my podcast? For real, for real. I'm so fucking glad that everywhere I go, from the Premios Lo Nuestro, thank you for that gift, from the Premios Lo Nuestro to last night's event to anywhere that I go in LA, whenever I run into people that are known, when they say, I love your podcast, or I watch your podcast, or I've seen an episode of your podcast, you're super funny, like blah, blah, blah. That to me is like a huge compliment because, of course, like people know I'm a rapper and everything. But the fact that organically, like the podcast has become something that like people, you know what I mean? Like you at least have seen a funny clip on TikTok or on Instagram. Like even if you don't watch it, even if you're not like a day one, even if whatever, like you're at least aware. So to be watching people or like to be near people that are like really known and then them bring up like, yo, like I seen a clip of your podcast, like that's fucking funny, like we got to do something. That's my baby. You know what I mean? Like at least I have a manager and I have an agent. My podcast has no manager, no agent, no publicist, no PR, no, like we're barely getting it. We're getting it from the ground up. So I can only imagine if we like, you know, when the right pieces come to play and it's like actually got some shit, if we ever get like brand deals or if we ever get like sponsorships or any of that type of shit on the pod, like that's gonna be fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Imagine if I could like run ads for the pod and really promote it like a real serious fucking show. Right now, I literally, how do I get guests? I fucking just link up with them. I'll be like, yo, you want to come on my podcast? All right, cool. Let's do it. That's it. The bonnet is back. Simba back. You said the bonnet is back, and now I say Simba's back. I'm telling you, branding yourself anywhere matters. Simba has now branded himself as Simba back. When I hear somebody say something's back, I think Simba back. I don't even know this man. I just know he has a wife, and he logs into his wife's TikTok sometimes. But that's how important it is to be like consistent, bro. Like with you guys, right? Like you watch me and you're probably like, oh yeah, we have a, what is it, symbiotic? What is it when like I talk to you, but y'all, anyway, you might think that it's like that, but honestly, I get to know people. Like Jello, we know she's an FBI agent or CIA, you know, like we know that. So we talk about that. Chisel, we know that if somebody comes in and they're from Australia or New Zealand, we're going to be like, Chisel, you know, we know Italy. Yesterday, yesterday at the event, there was a singer that started singing in Italian. And I was like, oh, I gotta record this and send it to freaking Michaela because she's Italian. So I sent her a video on WhatsApp and I was like, who's this? And she told me who it was. And she was like, she's super famous. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know, give me her fucking Instagram. I'll follow her. Because she was cool, but she was speaking Italian. So I was like, she also spoke English though. You know, but it's like I get to know people. Like the more that we talk on here, the more that I'm just like, I know different people for different reasons. August Rush, I know August never says very much because August is shy. But we did hang out in Boston. And we went out, remember? And we were like, they were trying to act all bougie and act like they wasn't going to let us in. And then when they realized what the fuck was going on, what the fuck the deal was, they freaking gave us a bottle and food. Because I was like, first of all, we was just trying to pay to get in. Like, I wasn't even trying to do too much. But now that you acting like it's private, now I'm trying to find out. What? Look at that. We end up with a motherfucking bottle and some food. I'm okay with paying like a regular person. I just don't like when people start being rude. I'll be like, Valencia broke my back. Let's not fucking say. I'm joking. Jayla's always up in it. Jayla's got funny sense of humor. You're funny, Jayla. I think it's Willie that always says some freaking stuff about sports. I'm joking. You didn't really break my back. But my back being hurt now is not because of what you did. But it took me a few months to recover from my back. But it's not your fault. I be talking about how you know what I mean? Throw it back on me and it's lit. Shorty was throwing it it's not my fault. I mean, it is my fault that I, got pushed into the damn sink. My legs should be stronger. I need to start doing deadlifts and squats to make sure that if somebody throws it, I could, Okay, I hate that my shirt is wet. I'm really thinking that if I start saying anything funny, y'all motherfuckers are going to be like, yo, Snow looks crazy. Hold on. Let me... what do I put on, bro? I gotta put on a shirt. I gotta put on a t-shirt. Hold on. If you want me, where's my dough? Give me money, buy me clothes. What am I gonna wear tonight? I really wanted to wear this, and now it's all fucking wet, dude. You guys are like, Snow, it is just a small black shirt. But it's an important small black shirt. It's important to me. How about this? I'll put this black shirt on top of it. And then, when my other black shirt dries, I'll wear that black shirt. What is it with me? Once I have my mind set on something, like, that's what I want to wear. So now my other shirt will be drying underneath. You guys are like, give it up on the black shirt. Jesus Christ. Does anyone know who's going to be on the pod tonight? It's going to be Dax. Is that what it is? OCD? I do have that. I do hate that sometimes about myself. What I do love about my OCD, though, is that whenever I go into a new city, or for example, if I'm staying in a hotel or I'm staying in an Airbnb or wherever the hell I'm staying, I'm eating the exact same thing every day. And I don't know if anybody's really noticed, but I even try to change that about myself. So I like purposely be like, okay, this time I'm not going to do that. And I end up doing it. What happened when I was in Miami? I was eating the birria tacos every time. When I was in Mexico City, I was eating the exact same fucking shit all the time. Like, I don't know. It just makes me feel comfortable to eat the same thing all the time when I'm gone, you know. When I'm far away from home, especially, like I really like to do the exact same thing. I am obsessive, compulsive about, like, I have the same shirt in every color, every size. I have the same pants in every shirt, every color, every size. I have the same jackets. I have the same sweaters in every color, every size. It's the same thing. Some of the stuff I don't even fucking wear. You've seen me wear one, but I haven't worn the other versions of the same thing. But I do. That's Stephanie. Did Stephanie just come in here? Could have swore. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? The problem is that, you know what is broke? My fucking closet. My closet breaks from being overwhelmed of me having the same thing in a billion versions. And I can't get rid of it. Like, my tia will be like, why don't you just get rid of some of the stuff? I'm like, I can't. I want them. You know? And then people want to say something like, I'm hoarding. And it's like, I'm really not hoarding. Like, I could put together outfits out of all this stuff. I'm not just, well, I mean, there's a couple things. I mean, I was just going to say, on my bed, there's a shirt of my merch. And it's like, why do I have that? I don't wear my own merch. Like, I do, but not with my face. Like, look, let me show you. Like, bro. When am I gonna go out and wear me on me? Never. Why is this in my room? Can you, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, hey. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. But it's like, that would make no sense if I go out and I'm like, and people are like, is that Snow wearing snow on her shirt? What a narcissist. It is dope. Right. Wait, who designed this? Jello, you designed it? Or why'd you say, you said that's a nice shirt? You want to see something else I was given? Now, maybe I should give it to the person who gave me this gift. Maybe that shirt should be taken by the person who gave me this gift. Person who gave me this gift. Can you imagine? I can keep that one. Yeah, I'll keep that one. You can keep this one. What shirt? Oh, is my brother up? Ito! Come in. My brother's here. I've been looking for his ass. I didn't know where he was. Not trying to expose him.
Was it the banyo for the last?
I was looking for you.
Okay. Is this new?
The bonnet?
Hey, on the bonnet.
That's why I'm looking for my brother, so we can do stupid shit like this. You said imagine if he moves out. He's not moving out. He's moving over there.
Yeah, it's not out. It's moving over.
Yeah, he's scooting over so I can fucking put my 30 versions of the same t-shirt in a closet down there. What the fuck is even that?
Got a haircut.
Nice.
Well, here.
Look at Panchito being so cuddly.
I know. That's actually what I wanted to do.
I'm dead. Wow, you didn't come in here to see me. You came in here to see Poncho.
No, that's why I wanted to cross the phone. No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, I can't even imagine. I love my brother, dude. When I wake up, I'm like, who's in the kitchen? I'm looking to see if it's my brother. It's my tia cooking some greasy food. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, what is that cheese thing out there?
Oh, yeah, that's strange.
That's like some Spain stuff.
Oh my gosh, Jello. We got some Spain dessert over there. It's got cheese in the middle, but it's got sweet and apple on the top. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Brie.
What, Brie, what? Cheese?
Yeah, it's got brie in the...
Yeah, but why is it sweet? Like...
It's like... sweet on the top and it's cheesy in the middle.
Yeah, what? Pick a lane.
Pick a lane? Ew, are you about to throw up? Did you drink last night?
No.
Oh.
Did you?
Barely.
Are these the waters they give
a little bit of wine?
Cool places like that?
No, this is the water they gave me on the car service back.
That's a cool cap.
And I am so ratchet because I freaking, as I was walking out, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and grab an extra. Like, bitch, you're home and you're thirsty.
Yeah,
but I did think they were so cute.
Yeah, that cap is unique.
I think it's funny because whenever car service drops me off here, they'll be like, is this the right place? And then sometimes like, oh, by the way, our front gate, I was putting the fucking code and it wasn't opening. So he's just waiting there looking at me. So then I have to walk back and he's like, are you okay? And so I have to walk back to the other gate and open that one. I'm like, goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, if
he's like, are you breaking in?
If you're walking in, just go to the other one. That one's more for sure.
I know, but it was raining. So I knew there was going to be mud in that little section. And I was like, ugh, there's already mud on the red carpet. You said, is it the driveway? Yeah, the gate. It just at nighttime, it looks like gargoyles belong. By the way, we should buy some fucking gargoyles, dude. You know gargoyles? You're too. Really?
Yeah.
Did you used to watch a cartoon?
Yeah, kind of.
We should have some gargoyles on the fucking ranch, dude.
Yep.
I think that'll be cool. But yeah, it looks like gargoyles belong here. Because the entrance is kind of creepy. So people will drop me off and be like... Nobody who has ever heard the story, maybe next time that Chiquis is here, she'll tell the story of when her and her manager... I don't tell this story because it makes me sound like I'm a fucking drunk, but I'm not. It's just that Ito knows this, and he's the same way. If we're sleepy, we're knocking out. If I tell you, I'm tired, you have 20 minutes to find out where it is we're ending up at because I am knocking out. I can't even drive sleepy. Even in the daytime too. It's not even like I can't drive sleepy at night. It's like I can't drive sleepy in the daytime, dude. Like, cause you know how like you're driving and like the road is just so like, and you're just like, that's me. So
you would sleep in class type thing?
Yeah. No, I definitely slept in class. Dude, I would ditch to go home to go to sleep. Everybody's ditching to go party. I'm like, good night, everybody. One time Lydia called me and she knew that I was ditching. I didn't realize that she got called. But she was like, where are you? And I was like, I'm at school. Why? I had just woke up from a nap. I was at my friend's house. We smoked and I knocked the fuck out. She's like, She knew I was lying. I knew she knew I was lying. But what were you going to do, lady? You going to spank me? You're not. Mm-hmm. Now, my dad, he could. But he had knee surgery. So I would just run away. He'd like try to hit me. And I would... Remember that time he threw that bear at me? He threw a ceramic bear. I went over there and I was just fucking with my dad. I just said like some stupid shit or whatever. And my dad had got knee surgery. So like he couldn't move. So he was on crutches and he was always outside smoking a cigarette. So then there was that lady that I told you, Lydia. She had a lot of those, what are those called? Wind chimes? She had a lot of wind chimes. And one of the wind chimes was like some bears, some porcelain bears. And my dad grabbed one of the porcelain bears and fucking threw it at me. And I was like, ah! And I was just like laughing and fucking running away. Evil. I wasn't evil. I was just, like, I was just fucking with him. Like he fucked with our lives. How about that? Karma. Is it karma if I do it pre? I started the karma.
Yeah, that's karma on you.
I knew. Well, that's like you when you were hitting him with the what you call it? When you were hitting him with the balloons.
With the balloons? No, I was just playing with the balloon.
It's like you almost knew he was gonna leave us.
Say it.
I'm dead.
Ding ding dun 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 dun. Dun. You know. So what?
I'm just like, what the hell? Let's get to what? 300 shares and 350K likes. And we gonna go to the living room. I already ate twice today, dude. What time is it?
2:21. You should have said it 1 minute later.
Could have been 2:22. Wow.
Now it's 2:22.
2. Dude. I haven't told you about my night. Crazy night. Insane. Jessie Reyes is coming on the podcast.
Nice.
She would like to pre-record though, which understandable to be honest. There's gonna be a couple guests that I wouldn't even ask them to do it live because I'm just like, I know I'm a dumbass. But yeah, yes. Karol G gave me a hug.
Nice.
I was sitting at my table eating my salmon, and look, she's coming. I'm like, I don't think she'll like remember me. Reina, and she gives me a hug.
Wow.
I'm never taking a shower again. No, I'm just joking. I already took a shower. Damn, I already took a shower. I'm not washing that clothes.
Dang. You gotta frame that clothes.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no, it was fucking dope. Mostly, also because, like, for example, bro, like, if I ever sit here, right, and I feel down on myself about anything, like, the last award show I went to, I was walking. I don't even think I told you guys how it happened. I was walking in. I was so nervous to go to Premios Lo Nuestro, right? Because I feel like it's more Latin-based, and I feel like 14-year-old me is in here worried about what my mom would think. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm even more nervous. And I feel like a lot of times Latin people could be a lot more like, picky about, I don't know, me, my lifestyle or whatever. Anyway, so I was nervous walking up to the red carpet and I hear somebody say snow. And so I turn around and there's an Escalade driving by and they're putting their window down and it's Gloria Trevi. Like, I'm nervous. I'm walking into the freaking premios. I hear snow and I turn around. I'm not expecting it to be Gloria Trevi putting her window down. And I'm like, what the fuck is my life? So then I go over there and I freaking, I wait for her for a second because she was getting out of her car and stuff. And then like, as they're getting her ready or whatever, she went like this and she went to hug me. And I was just like, and she was just telling me like, oh my God, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you are, like, you're the fucking legend. Like, what the fuck? So it was just crazy. But it's just like, can you imagine if she would have been like, Snow, get in, loser. We're going to have our zapatos viejos. Like, well, you got to know who she is to know that joke. But, Or like, vamos a dejar el pelo suelto. Like, yeah. But she didn't say get in, loser. She was like, I'm coming out and I'm a winner. She's like, move. But no, but then yeah, like they, you know, it was. So to me, I'm just like the fact that like, what the fuck? I'm going to award shows and I'm nervous, but turns out I know people. That's fucking dope.
Wow.
That's iconic. Like literally, when Gloria Trevi and I have a song, the music video is gonna be that moment. That's how it's gonna start. I've never said something that confidently that like, but then the doubt. Did you hear the doubt when I just did that?
You said.
I was like, when we have a song, it's gonna be. The doubt just stepped in, bro. The doubt was late. You gotta beat the doubt, bro. Beat the doubt. That's all we gotta do. Yeah, I'm trying to manifest it, dude. So yeah, so then the video will be that. It starts like that, and then we just take over an award show, and then we're just being like fucking badasses and rocking out, you know? Me and D Smoke. Yeah, tell his ass he should have shot the video with me, because the video idea was fucking amazing. The video for that song with D Smoke was supposed to be I'm at the barbecue, he's at the carne asada, there's these two freaking car things going, they're like driving by like the neighborhoods or whatever, and it was just gonna be this like black brown like dope positivity thing or whatever. And I was just like, what's up? When we doing that? But it didn't end up happening. So now maybe that concept, because that concept was dope. I know the who does my makeup. Well, this right here I did, but Lilo does my makeup for like events and stuff like that. But yesterday she was booked, so I had to do my own makeup. How was it meeting Miko? It was dope. Oh shit, was that the first time I've met her? Oh shit. Like, we've talked before on the internet. I guess I didn't realize that that's the first time I met her. I acted mad normal. Oh, look at me. Because usually I would be nervous.
Oh, really?
But I feel like with her, it just felt very normal. I think even she was shocked that if I was that normal. She was like, and I was like, yeah. Yeah. You know, we gays, man. We got to have each other's back out here. Am I going to act in more shows and movies? That's what I was just saying, how I need to do more auditions, but I also need to just get better as an actor. I also want to lose weight, but I really keep thinking, because for Valentine's Day, I got a bag back there, or like a basket, and it has Reese's, and look who's been eating them when I'm stressed out. I need to stop. Those need to get out of my house. I keep eating them.
I mean, that's one way to get rid of them.
Eating them? I know. Boys are actors. I'm gonna be an actor. Actor, actress, actee, acte. Shut up. What does it matter? I'm gonna act. You know? Who cares? Look at me right now, actor. What was his name?
Clint Eastwood?
No.
John Wayne?
No. Oh, I don't even think we're supposed to shout him out. He's the one that ended up actually being racist. He's Mexican? Or colorist. What was his name? He always would wear the hat and the mustache. Bob Ross? No. Excuse me?
Yeah? I'm just kidding. Excuse me. Excuse you me.
What was his name?
Yeah, well, don't shut him out then.
You said, what's the story behind what? Oh my God. Behind my name? Come on, girl. My name's Claudia. Do I accept fan gifts? Yeah, actually, I need to go do some opening gifts. Do you want to do some opening gifts?
Yeah. I mean, are we still doing podcast today? Or
yep.
Let's see. Claudia name meaning. Have you looked it up?
No, don't do that.
Oh, never mind.
You found it?
No, I didn't. Saw something else come up.
I hate you.
Why would they do that? Is it the same for Claudio?
That's so dumb.
Oh, yeah. Okay. At least they're even. Same for both. Anyway, what are we gonna do? Oh, go open gifts now? Well, I was gonna go down to the...
You want to go to the warehouse? I told Pumbaa to give me some stuff down there so I can fold. I could go down there. All right, you guys gonna go through emails and I'm gonna work at the fucking warehouse. Email or Z-mail. Right? Something like that.
02134.
02134. Como si nada yo muriendo. Nada nuevo yo sigo así. Tú con tus amigas conviviendo. Yo todavía tirándote a ti. A ver si chance y reacciones. Respondes. Me viro a correo de voces. No lo borres.